Craniosynostosis is a birth defect in which the sutures in an infant's head close prematurely. There are 5 types of craniosynostosis. One being bicorneal synostosis. This is where the sutures on both sides of the head fuse together. Metatopic synostosis. This is when the sutures from a baby's nose to the top of the head by the soft spot fuse together. Lamboid synostosis occurs and runs along the back side of the head, making the head flat. Sagittal synostosis, it runs from the top of the head to the soft spot. And finally, corneal synostosis, which runs left and right from ear to ear. 1 in 2,500 babies will be diagnosed with craniosynostosis in the U.S. alone. 25% of those cases are genetic. If craniosynostosis is left untreated, it can lead to complications including head deformity that can be permanent, increased pressure on the brain, seizures, and even death. Craniosynostosis can be deadly because the brain is still growing even though the sutures have closed. Sutures normally do not close until the infant is about 18 to 24 months of age. So while the brain is still growing, the sutures are closed, so that can cause pressure on the brain, seizures, vision problems, and sadly, babies cannot tell us because they cannot speak. Fortunately, in the U.S., there are 2 ways to diagnose craniosynostosis. One being in utero via ultrasound, and the second being by CAT scan once the baby is born. Craniosynostosis is usually diagnosed before 6 months of age. In the U.S., we have 2 types of FDA-approved craniosynostosis treatments. One being minimally invasive surgery, where they go in, take some of the skull out, that way the brain can grow. And 2, helmet therapy. Helmet therapy, every baby's head and helmet will look differently. The fun thing about helmet therapy is that we get to decorate the helmets, and our babies look really cute in them. I am a craniosynostosis mom, and I also am a helmet mom. My baby was diagnosed with craniosynostosis at 5 months old. I had to advocate for her because her doctor did not want to do a CAT scan. She had surgery. She was diagnosed at 5 months, had surgery at 6 months, and then she wore 2 helmets for another 6 months. Craniosynostosis is very important to learn about, especially if you're a first-time mom or even an experienced mom. I was on my 4th baby whenever she was diagnosed, and it was a big surprise to me, like it is to other moms. Thank you.